Hello everyone, Dilly here, and we have a little bit of a shorter video today because I end up building a cafe to help fill out the Newcrest world here for my Vandenberg Legacy series. It's a super small build, just like a little cafe. I just wanted to more fun that I could have my Sims go to, especially because I am thinking I want to send them off to discover new areas more often, and like this I feel like would be a really cute place for Cassandra and Michael to go on like a cute little date. So I do have some plans for this eventually. Plus, if I don't like it, I can always just tear down the lot and put something else in. So it's just a nice little like cozy house and just a super simple quick build. I think it only took me about an hour to bust out, and I feel like it fills up the world nicely and all that, because I wanted something like a restaurant, but I didn't want to full on build a restaurant because last I knew they're still pretty like glitchy and stuff. So figure why not. So I am right here just kind of building the outside shell. I really wanted to do a dormer, but I don't remember if I actually ended up going with one because I had a hard time picking one out that like fit the house well and the color scheme of the build. So we'll see if I actually stick with them. I built this a little bit ago, so I can't quite remember what I went with for everything. This is me just switching out the roof. For some reason I couldn't get the pitch to line up nicely, and it just looked off to me for some reason. And then here we go. I try and find a color roof that's going to match those nicely. I go with this black, and then I think eventually I do end up changing it because it didn't end up sitting right with me. Put in a little bit of foundation. I didn't want a super tall foundation because I do put out a little like outside eating area here. I just didn't want something super like full on patio vibes. So we just do a little like step for a porch. And then here we go. I think I end up leaving it with that style of shingle, I guess is what they're called. And I think I use pets a lot in this build just because I really liked the windows that door, and then seasons is always a go-to. I tend to, once I pick a door, like always end up choosing the windows from that pack. So I use a lot of the seasons and pets like windows because it just meshes better. I have a hard time mixing it up. Like windows and doors are the hardest thing for me to figure out and plot in my head like where they'll go. I thought this little window thing on the roof was so cute. Don't mind me, I'm just trying to turn on move objects and for some reason had a real hard time spelling there for a minute. So I put one on the front and the back of the build, and I think I might even end up deleting that window later. I kind of went a little window happy with this build. So here we are choosing a siding. I think I go with this nice pretty blue color, or like a gray, one of the two. I can't quite remember just because it has been a minute since I looked at this build. I got behind on recording the audio for stuff again. I busted out doing a lot of builds. I was waiting for the Love Struck pack to come out, and now I'm waiting for like all the mod fixes to happen, so I haven't really been messing with it gameplay wise. I haven't been back in The Sims to record like that, although I do want to get the pack. I'm just waiting for concerns on my gameplay. I think that door from the movie night stuff pack is so cute. I feel like that would fit like a little, like a young adult, young woman's house because it's so cute. I apologize if you hear the dogs are playing together and crying. They're being crazy. That's what they're being. So here we are kind of working on the layout and picking out a nice tile. I really like this marble from the Dine Out pack. I think it's so pretty, especially for like a kitchen and bathroom situation like these are. Especially the bathroom. I think it just kind of glams it up a little bit. And then this little corner here is going to be the kitchen, like bakery cafe area, like the actual behind the counter area where you have your food made and such. And then here's me picking out. I didn't realize it, but I ended up picking one thing, and it covers like all of the actual espresso stuff, like the grinder, the machine, all of it. I didn't know it was gonna, so I end up just adding a few more in, because why not? And then I love the cabinet for it. I think this orange color fits it so, so well. And then I add in the fridge because I'm not sure if it's gonna need it. And then I go with this counter, and it kind of makes me sad that neither counter truly matches those beautiful white top orange cabinets. Um, so that big machine kind of checked off everything. So this is me just adding a few more copies of stuff in. And then I go with the magic wastebasket that makes people money just because it's cuter, especially with that swatch that I got from the sign-on bonuses. And then I go with the slate Seasons toilet too. This thing was super duper easy to furnish once I got the general shape and design down. It all kind of flowed together. I think I could probably work on cluttering up with pretty decor and stuff, but I don't actually have a lot of, I don't feel like there's a lot of good options for community lot wall art. Especially with something where this was kind of modern, kind of not, in that weird like gray zone that happens sometimes. These these what is it, dine out tables, I love, along with this table from whatever pack the ice cream cone is. I don't honestly know, but I think they are gorgeous in so many situations because they're nice and simple and sleek and modern. They get along with pretty much everything. And then I just wanted a few more seating options in there, so I wanted to just kind of fill it up a little bit. Flipping that sink around like that helped a lot in like figuring out the layout here for the middle area. And don't forget, we do have plenty of seating outside before it switches seasons. Why did I get rid of that? I don't know why I did that. I don't even know what door I switched it with. I think I may have even put that one back. Oh, that one from Pets is a good door too. I really like that door as well. So we have the little corner table, corner booth all by itself, which I like. And then I do play around with a lot of pretty lights here. And then I go in with the hockey pucks, of course, to make everything super crazy bright because I am blind and it helps me see better. So I love the tile that I went with here. The little pops of blue and that like creamy color, tan color, I think are gorgeous. And I love these lights. I don't like them all the way sized up, but sized down they are super cute and simple. And I feel like they fit the theme that we've got going here. And then here we go, we're starting work on the outside. Like I said, this was a really, really quick build for me. Just because there wasn't a lot to it where it's so small. And I didn't have to fit too much in there. That counter island thing pretty much took all the slots. I do go a little nuts with the landscaping though. Like I line this all in bushes so they're a little private. And then I like cover the rest of the lot in grass and trees and flowers and stuff. Just because it like this was a little plain to me. I didn't have anything else I wanted to fit onto the lot. Personally, like nothing else screamed that it had to be there. And then I don't know what the pack these chairs are, but they are oh so super cute. I wish we had more of these like patio table things. I don't know if it's just I don't have a pack with the more options in them or if there truly is so few options. I don't have the patio, perfect patio I think it's what it's called, pack. So there's probably some options in there that I'm missing. So here we are, like I said, just kind of filling up the lot with landscaping because I didn't like how empty it looked before, but it needed something more than what it had already. And just deleting the concrete tiles underneath to make it look prettier. And like clean up the edges and make it make sense. I think I even go around with some terrain paint. Like this build shows I have improved a lot and I do really enjoy this build. It came out very, very nice. I'm very proud of it. I think these smaller community lots are easier to do than trying to do some of the bigger ones. Just kind of shuffling my bushes around, making sure everything's painted. I go with concrete because that wood just did not look right out there. And then this is where all the money goes. is out here just kind of filling up the lot with different plants and grasses. I start off on this side and kind of work my way around. Actually, I think I use pretty much all grasses. I don't use very many trees. I just kind of wanted the back of it to look a little overgrown, like no one's been taking care of it. And I think I perfected that look. Nice and pretty with all the purple flowers, which I think really complements the build, and the pop of yellow in the low-lying ones just kind of give it that little bit more dimension. So I am kind of proud of this landscaping that I did, even though it's like the laziest landscaping you could do, like just mass placing the same 4 or 5 different grasses and flowers. I debated on doing something in the backyard, but nothing just screamed to me that cafe should have it. So I make it work. I do love the. I really think that the Granite Falls pack, what is it? Outdoor Retreat comes with so many good landscaping materials. Like the big old ferns and those smaller purple flower bushes are from it. Not the lilac, but the hydrangea, I think is what it's called. I'm not sure. The one that's like not the most rendered quality, I guess, is going to be what I go with. The darker purple bushes is the ones I love. And then I throw down just a few more random low-lying flowers and just fill the rest of the lot with grass. I know it kind of looks weird next to all of the non-overgrown grass, but in my head, the cafe owners just don't take care of the land outside of the front. Like, they're too busy inside running this crazy coffee shop. I am thankful that this terrain, or not terrain, that this lot was, the build was lifted a little bit, because it helped when I placed grass around to like help hide the little bit of like clipping that would happen there. This is pretty much the end of the video, so I hope you guys enjoyed it, and you can find this on the gallery like I always say. And I hope you all have a wonderful day. Goodbye.